Are you tired of feeling like there's an invisible ceiling holding you back, no matter how hard you push? What if I told you that ceiling isn't real, and it's actually built inside your own head? You know that feeling, right? You're working hard, you have big dreams, whether it's crushing your entrepreneurial goals, mastering a new skill, or just creating a life that feels genuinely fulfilling. But then, something always seems to get in the way. It's not always external. Sometimes it's that nagging voice, those self-doubts, or that familiar pattern of thinking that pulls you right back to where you started. Today, we're going to peel back the layers and discover the incredible power you have to literally reprogram your mind for unstoppable success, giving you the keys to unlock a future you might currently only be dreaming of. Stick around, because by the end of this, you'll not only understand how your mind is holding you back, but more importantly, exactly what you can do about it. Think of your mind like a super powerful computer, and your experiences, beliefs, and thoughts are the software running on it. For years, this software has been collecting data, learning patterns, and forming conclusions about who you are, what you're capable of, and what the world is like. Here's the kicker. A lot of that software was installed when you were young, without your permission, by parents, teachers, friends, and even society. And if that old software is filled with limiting beliefs, like, I'm not smart enough, success is only for others, or I always mess things up, then no matter how much effort you put in, you'll constantly find yourself bumping against those ingrained limitations. You might have the best strategies, the most innovative business ideas, or the strongest work ethic, but if your internal programming is sabotaging you, it's like trying to drive a sports car with the brakes on. This isn't just some feel-good philosophy, it's rooted in neuroscience. Our brains are incredibly adaptable, a concept called neuroplasticity. This means your brain isn't fixed. It's constantly rewiring itself based on your experiences, thoughts, and actions. Every time you think a thought, you strengthen a neural pathway. So, if you constantly think negative or limiting thoughts, you're essentially digging deeper grooves for those thoughts to run in, making them harder to escape. The problem is, most of us aren't even aware of the programs running in the background. They're like hidden apps draining your battery and slowing everything down. So how do we delete the old, unhelpful software and install powerful new programs that drive success? It starts with recognizing that your brain is a garden, not a concrete slab. You can cultivate what grows there. It takes intention, consistent effort, and the right tools. First, you have to become a detective of your own mind. What are those limiting beliefs? When you hit a roadblock, what's the first thought that pops up? Does it sound like, this is too hard, or I always fail at this? Write them down. Often, just bringing these hidden thoughts into the light diminishes their power. Ask yourself, is this belief actually true? Where did it come from? Is there any evidence to the contrary? You'll often find that these beliefs are based on old stories, not current reality. For example, maybe you failed at a venture once, and your mind created the belief, I'm bad at business. But one past experience doesn't define your future potential. A study published in the journal Psychological Science showed that simply acknowledging and reframing negative self-talk can significantly reduce its impact on performance and well-being. Once you've identified the weeds, it's time to plant new seeds. This is where the magic of visualization and affirmations comes in. Your subconscious mind doesn't differentiate between what's real and what's vividly imagined. So, if you consistently visualize yourself achieving your goals, really the emotions of success, smelling the fresh scent of your new office, hearing the congratulations from your clients, you're essentially sending new instructions to your brain. This isn't just wishful thinking. Studies have shown that athletes who visualize their performance often show similar brain activity patterns to those actually performing the action, priming their brains for success. Do this daily for 5-10 minutes. Before you start your day, close your eyes and what it's like to have already achieved your biggest goal. Coupled with visualization are affirmations. These are positive, present tense statements about yourself and your capabilities. Instead of I hope I succeed, try I am capable of achieving extraordinary success. Instead of I struggle with sales, try I am a skilled communicator who effortlessly connects with my clients. Repeat these affirmations with conviction, especially when you feel doubt creeping in. It's like creating new, positive neural pathways. The more you use them, the stronger they become. It's not about lying to yourself. It's about speaking truth into existence, replacing outdated programs with empowering ones. But here's the crucial part. You can't just think your way to success. You also have to your way there. Small, consistent actions are the ultimate reprogramming tool. Each time you take a step, no matter how small, towards your goal, you're reinforcing your new beliefs. If you've reprogrammed your mind to believe you're a successful entrepreneur, then taking that cold call, sending that pitch, or staying up late to refine your product isn't a chore. It's simply what a successful entrepreneur. These small wins build momentum and concrete evidence for your brain that your new program is working. Remember the old saying, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step? It's true for mental reprogramming too. Each step, each small success, chips away at the old programming and strengthens the new. Finally, consider your environment. Who are you spending your time with? What content are you consuming? Your environment is constantly feeding data into your internal software. If you're surrounded by negativity, scarcity mindsets, or people who doubt your ambitions, it's like constantly downloading malware. Actively seek out mentors, join communities of like-minded individuals, listen to inspiring podcasts, and read books that challenge you to grow. Curate an environment that acts as a greenhouse for your new, powerful mindset. The moment you truly grasp that your mind isn't a fixed entity, but a dynamic, malleable system that you have the power to shape, everything changes. This isn't just about tweaking a few thoughts. It's about fundamentally rewriting the script of your life. It means understanding that the only limits that truly exist are the ones you allow your mind to construct. When you learn to identify those mental barriers, challenge their validity, and then proactively install new, empowering beliefs through visualization, affirmations, and consistent action, you become the architect of your own destiny. This isn't a passive process. It's an active, deliberate, and incredibly powerful journey of self-mastery. The success you crave, the breakthroughs you're chasing, the impact you want to make, they all begin with the transformation that happens between your ears. It's time to unleash the full power of your mind and step into the extraordinary success you're truly capable of. Ready to dive deeper into transforming your mental landscape? Then click this video right here for your next breakthrough.